Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome, and if you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations, they are truly appreciated. And thank you for your emails of confirmation, emails just sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. My readings are open. There is a 48-hour to 72-hour turnaround for my readings, except for the emergency ones that go out within 12 to 24 hours. Please remember there is someone going through the comment section pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a friend, and some people just there trying to get people to act from their triggers. If you see any of this, if you see WhatsApp me, I am drawn to you. It's not me, they're not a friend, they are trying to scam you. Please just block and report them kindly. If I say he or she, masculine or feminine, we all hold these energies, so make sure that, you know, if it resonates, it's for you, because it may be for someone else, it may be for the light one, your divine counterpart, or someone else completely. Do not make the story fit if it doesn't. Now, that being said, I was given the energy of a bag of money, but like an actual bag of money, almost like when you think of like old school movies, you know, the ransom, and it's all in cash, you know, and it's all got those wrap things around it, the paper wrap, and a car going up in flames. So let's find out, why was I showing this? There's also the energy, I got like this download earlier today, and it was really weird, of this person who stands in front of a mirror and acts out scenes, almost like acting all the different characters in made up scenarios, okay? Wants to be like this gangster who gets the damsel in distress. But it's really strange, it's strange energy. They seem to be linked, because it says here, reconsider your alliances, make new connections, and it's upside down. Now this is giving me, because I felt like it should be the other way around. And that number condensed is a 5. There's someone here who's trying to hide their true intentions or who they are, because you've also got you inspire trust and confidence, and then it's time to become a great leader. There's someone here who doesn't like the way that you go forward, or this light one goes forward. I heard how you're living your life, because you've got once upon a midnight dreary, creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. And that number condenses down to 4, which is to do with your foundations. It's your creativity. It's your feminine divine energy of how you connect to the cosmos and how you connect to your sacral chakra. And you've also got here, it's time to be a great leader. So someone here may be trying to put a creative block, or there may have been a creative block that you or the person you're thinking of has just got over. Whoever this person is that looks in front of the mirror, I don't know if this bag of money and the car going up in flames is something that's actually happened, or if this is happening in the mind of this person, because you've also got here a new world is born, and it's in reverse. There's something here about staying in a fantasy world, or being in a fantasy world, and wanting to be seen as the good guy or the good girl or the good person, okay? Because you've also got complete commitment, and you've got more force coming up. So this could be either a family member, someone that you saw as family, or someone who wants to have a family with you. And it says here, strange companions in stranger places. Challenges, use your imagination. So this person stands in front of the mirror, acting out all these scenes in different scenarios, almost like in my previous reading, talking about them wanting you to be the beauty to their beast. It's all in their head, so they're now trying to come up with, you know, what they see as ingenious ideas to stop you or thwart you, but at the same time get you to submit to them, because it's a safe place for you to go. And it's another 4, okay? So someone here is trying to get into your Akashic records, or a light one's Akashic records, because I heard the big bucks, the big bucks. Change is natural, good, yes, and it can hurt. Now that condenses down to a 6. That's about balance, it's about charity, it's about generosity. There's something here with whoever this person is, may have also imagined like different breakups and, you know, winning back the girl or the guy. And there's something here like that kind of like teeny Twilight kind of energy of, you know, really wanting to be Edward Cullen. You've also got I will watch over you. So this person constantly watches a light one's moves, whether that's on social media, because I keep hearing, did it work, did it work? Okay, the Akashic library is open, and I will watch over you. So this person is definitely trying to get into someone's Akashic records, but they're locked up. So that may be another reason why they are You know, there's something here with their imagination, because our imagination is linked to our third eye. Our third eye is what gives us insight. It can be connected to your claircognizance. It can be connected to a lot of our psychic abilities. There's something here about standing in front of a mirror and working out these different scenarios. Part of it is almost like delusion, but part of it is also training themselves to either dream walk, astrally project while they're awake, or something here about invading the energy of a light one. They want to get into somebody's Akashic records. Look, yeah, new skills, advanced training, rapid improvements. They see this, that if they, and complete commitment, it's almost like they're trying to pit a light one to the post, because this is also a blessing that is coming towards a light one, is an up level in their spiritual gifts, in their psychic gifts, in their connection to Allah, to God, to the cosmos, and to the crystalline grid of the earth. Because you've also got here, you can achieve great things, and it's upside down. Someone is also projecting this energy of you can't do it, or this light one can't do it. And I keep saying this in my readings, it's a very subtle kind of energy, almost like that, and I said it before, that film Inception, where it's a dream within a dream within a dream, so that it almost feels like it's being born from that person rather than being planted there, because you've also got the unexpected, a change you did not see coming. Now that's the 7 as well. Some sort of truth is going to come out about this. The 17 path to power. This is very grounding energy. So you have got some sort of, why did I hear an earth angel? Who's this earth angel? Here again, it's a time to become a great leader. And with that 2 on there, it's about balance. And then you have the 17 path to power, and again to do with charity. This person doesn't like the fact that you, or the person you're thinking of, is making progress on their path, on their forward path, but not just their forward path, on their destined path, the path they're supposed to be on. You are now independent and free. Whatever steps, now you've got to remember that the energy that I pick up is fluid. So this is something that could have already passed, this is something that is already happening, or something that's going to come to be. But there are steps that are being taken or need to be taken by a light one, okay? Because I had just the last hurdle, I am reborn. Okay, someone is either going through one or has gone through a spiritual awakening. Because I just heard access denied. Why did I hear access denied? You need some space in a relationship, and stop. But you know what? As much as that's a ball, it says Beauty and the Beast on there. We were just talking about Beauty and the Beast. So, you know, I will actually link below in the description box, the video to Beauty and the Beast. Maybe you should watch that if that resonates. But there's something here about that went wrong. That idea of trying to get you to kind of manipulate your energy, or a light one's energy, into being more open and more welcoming and more acceptable of their energy, it didn't work. So they're trying to think of something else. Because I heard 1,000 ideas, but which one will work? Because with this upside down, Miss Spiderweb, reconsider your alliances and make new connections. This reminds me of that saying, oh, what a wicked, what was it? Oh, what a wicked web we weave when we choose to deceive. I think that's it. This person has decided that they have to come forward in some sort of truthful light. But even though they're coming forward in a truthful light, it's still a lie. There's still some massive change or some sort of tower that they wish to bring in, while trying to get a light one to be submissive to them. And the unexpected, the change you did not see coming. So also this thing as well is that with that number 7 on there may be a bit of a surprise in who it is that's coming forward, because for some light ones, they know who it is that's doing this. Others don't, but there's something here about the truth. I heard the truth will set you free, and that's what they think is going to happen. Is if they come forward and, you know, they give this truth to you, that not only will it appease, why am I hearing it will appease their demons or something along these lines. They feel like they're going to get atonement for this, and that they will be let out of some sort of contract for going down the path of light as they see it. Okay, now you've also got rediscover your individuality and become the dragon. There's something about this truth being shocking in a way of being a massive distraction or being a massive emotional tower, so that you lose focus of what it is that you're doing, whether that's how you're creating, and that it could be creating artwork, a blog, it could be creating a new computer, I don't know. But whatever it is that you've been put on this path of service to the collective consciousness to do, everything that's coming forward is always a distraction. That's something that you have to remember, is no matter what it is that's happening on the outside, whatever these external forces are, they're all to distract you from your focus. Yeah, look, take care of yourself is upside down, and then the unexpected, a change you did not see coming. So there's something here about, because take care of yourself can be your mental health, but it can be your physical health as well. For some reason I heard only drink the energy you know won't poison you. So this could also be with people, social circles and people that you're around. Okay, and I heard you don't have to help that person just because they ask for it. What would you like me to take? Can I take those ones? No. What ones would you like me to take? Okay. Look, you've got a new beginning coming in really quickly. You've got a new beginning coming in really quickly. And that new beginning could be in romance. It could be in business. It could be in your actual finances. It could be housing. You've got to take what resonates for you. But this person, whoever this person is freaking out. Okay? So that's why they're looking in front of the mirror, because it's almost like they're training themselves. Because I heard, I'll show you how to do it. And is that male or female? Both. Someone's standing in front of the mirror, and then someone else has just put their hand on their shoulder and is like, look, I'll show you how to do it. And they're looking in the mirror. I don't know if this is mirror magic. I heard yes, but it's more than that, because you've got here the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is very aggressive. It comes in very fast. It's one of the fastest knights in the deck. You know, gets ish done. But then you've also got the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about worry, it's despair. Like, I cannot sleep. I'm sitting in my bed feeling all woeful. But there's something here about trying to send something, and especially if the truth will set you free. This person has the intent of coming forward to tell you the truth about something. But there's so many layers to actually what they see as a benefit for themselves, because it is to tell the truth. They do want atonement, but it's not as clear cut as that. There's also this sinister energy coming from them also, in the knowing that this truth that comes forward may floor you, or that's what they wish, because then you are a lot easier to mold. When someone is in grief or someone's in sadness, their idea or their ideal from that is that it's a lot easier to then create wounds or hold on to that trauma. Okay, so this Nine of Swords is very much about trying to bring in that anxiety or bring in stress of some sort, because I heard it's too much. Because I heard concentrate and then go, and it was someone looking in front of a mirror with their eyes closed. I don't know what they were imagining, but then I saw a beam of energy being pushed out, almost like, you know, Hadouken, being pushed out through the mirror. And with that Nine of Swords there, it's very much, again, to do with doubting yourself. You can achieve great things in reverse. So I don't know if this is what they're doing first before bringing that truth along, so that they, in their eyes, they see it as, you know, that person's going to have wobbly foundations when it comes to knowing thyself and their capabilities, especially if change is natural and good. And yes, it can hurt. So tell me more about that. Change is natural and good. They're doing this to someone because they know how compassionate and kind and how much of a big heart this person has. That this person has, because I was going to say they've ruled over that kingdom, which is their heart space, which puts them into the place of being the empress, of being the high priest or high priestess. Okay? Not there, where do you want it? Over here. That's why this person or people want this light one, but I'm really getting a focus mainly on there's a practitioner. There's a practitioner who either does witchcraft or he has his own coven. It keeps coming up, and he manipulates those that are around him to do what it is that he wishes them to do, if that makes sense. So the intent that he has for this light one, he hasn't told all of this to those who are around him. Okay, he may give snippets, he may pull on other people's weaknesses to get them to act from their triggers, because you've also got strength here. Yeah, so he's trying to bring in sorrow and heartache, and he's trying to do that. The thing is as well though, because I heard Sekhmet hears you, Now, Sekhmet is the wounded healer. She is both, you know, one hand will heal, the other one will cut. She is a fierce, fierce warrior. And there's something here about he's practicing or teaching his most malleable student, is what I heard. But he tells her she is the most capable. And I have a feeling that once he has taught her how to do it, he will leave her to her devices so that he can move on to the next one. Because I see someone wearing like an actual, like a black dress. It's almost like that, you know, the program Wednesday on Netflix. If you don't know it, it's really good. I love it. But there's a part where she goes to a prom of some sort and she's wearing this black Victorian dress. That's what this girl looks like, except for this part is cut down in a V. And she's standing in front of the mirror. I don't know if she's got a veil on or if there is a velvet veil over the mirror that's lifted. But it's something along those lines, because there's something here with trying to send extremely powerful or extremely strong heartbreak or pain. Because I heard nausea, coming in waves of nausea. And getting this person to think of the saddest, most traumatic thing that happened in their life and using part of that as well. And there's something here about mixing that in with fantasy, mixing that in with manifesting what they're sending to this light one. Now, why are they doing this right now? Why are they doing this to a light one? Because we have new beginnings coming. Because there's look, oh my gosh. There's something here about trying to change the result or this destined result that's going to happen to them, okay? Because this is the law of polarity snapping back in their face. And they're trying whatever they can to stop this, because you've got the Seven of Cups here. And next to the Seven of Cups, you've got the Justice card. So it's trying to change, you know, trying to change whatever, trying to get a different option, okay? Because the Seven of Cups is about having so many different options, but not being able to see what's in every single cup. Some cups may have gold, other cups may have snakes, you know, some cups may have poison. And there's something here about trying to change it, but it's not just change it for them, it's change it for a light one, okay? They want the karma that is coming to a light one, which is obvious, you know, we all knew that anyway. But you've got here the Hermit in reverse, and then you've also got the Five of Cups. The Hermit is the sixth house. It's to do with your health and fitness. It's to do with your routines, your work ethic, you know, your path of service to others. With it upside down, this could be, you know, getting you to go outside of your comfort zone. Because you've got to think also, Virgos are very astute at organising things and seeing like minute details. However, with this Five of Cups in reverse, it's almost like for them, if they can achieve this, it will place a light one in their shadow aspects where they're ruminating over things, where they're either working too hard or not working at all, where their health is either, you know, they're either being really OCD with diets and stuff like that, or they're just letting themselves go completely. And this is what they want. There's something here about trying to attach that Devil card energy of being stuck in, you know, habits, behavioural patterns, addictions, things like that, that frees them, or they see it as it will free them and give them more opportunities to change the karma that is coming towards them and coming towards you or the person you're thinking of. Okay, so can I get a bit of advice on what it is that needs to be done? Any advice that needs to be done? Let's see. Now you have got here, ooh. This is letting me know, be more aware of who it is that you're giving your time to or who you're investing in, okay? Because again, that came up before, didn't it? Just because someone asks for help doesn't mean that you have to give them help. And I know that that can sound quite cold or callous, but read the room. If someone is coming to you saying they need help with this or that or blah, 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 but the energy they bring with them is just chaotic, do not get involved. Just because you can help them, because you've heard that saying, you know, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. And there's something here with whoever this person is manipulating those that are around you. And I'm not talking about, for example, your best friend or anything like that, but if you live in an apartment complex, or, you know, the people on your road, and there's always that one rowdy house that everyone ignores. There's something about manipulating those who have chaos around them, who are still in their karmic cycles, and pushing them towards you, hoping that you will stay in your heart space and go, you know, be very charitable. I'll help you out, I'll help you out, I'll help you out. Hoping to kind of hold you into another karmic cycle that you've already finished. Because we've all had a friend like that. We've all had, you know, interactions when we were younger, or before we had our spiritual awakenings, or before we had our boundaries up, where, you know, you have energetic vampires coming just saying take, 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 and you give, 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 and it's completely, you know, depleting. There's something about doing this also. Now, why do they want to get into their Akashic records? Oh, let's see. Ooh, okay, because you've got Temperance in reverse. And you've also got the Queen of Swords. There's something here about wishing to imbalance a light one with a lie. But it's an orchestrated lie, okay? But there's also something here about it not just being kind of like the slander on the street or the gossip in, you know, between their friends. There's something here about planting information in someone's Akashic records that then will trickle down to a light one through a download, which more or less tells them they're on the wrong path when actually they're on the right path, okay? Because this here, you can achieve great things, and change is natural good, and yes, it can hurt. It's almost like trying to put in fake signs and synchronicities. So a light one thinks that they're going the wrong way. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this, or I shouldn't be doing this project, or I shouldn't be having this family, or I shouldn't be meeting this business partner. Whatever it is for you, I shouldn't be taking that, you know, I shouldn't be taking that offer that's being given to me because it doesn't feel right. There's something here about trying to mess with that, but doing it from as high up as possible, like Inception, so that this person feels very imbalanced. Okay, and how are they planning to get into a light one's Akashic records? Please and thank you. Tell me what I need to see, please and thank you. Okay, so you've got here, ooh. I always, do you know what? This is Judgment, and I always get them mixed up, but you've got Judgment here, and then you've also got the Fool, but it came out sideways. It's almost like they want to place some sort of really subtle confusion over where you should be going. Okay, can I get some, do you want this to go sideways? Up or down? Up. Look at that. Because here as well, there's something here about getting you to invest in the wrong thing. Getting you to invest in the wrong thing. And then you go, you've got the King of Coins there. To the devil. Come on now. Because I heard gambling debts. There's something here about trying also, there's little nuances, like getting people to upload certain games. You know, like Candy Crush and things like that. There was a massive craze for it. But some of these like mobile games, you have to pay for certain things. You know, if you want to access this part of the game, you have to pay for this and pay for that. There's something about trying to hook a light one into certain addictions that look very, very subtle, but they build up and they build up and they build up, and all of a sudden someone spent £70 or $70 in 2 days on a mobile game, or is going and doing loads and loads of gambling, or drinking too much, or, you know, doesn't have a proper sleep routine. Tell me more. Show me, why did I get the King of Coins to the Devil card? King of Coins to the Devil card. Clarity, please. Clarity. It's because of rejection. This person feels burned. And I heard on the astral realm, they feel burned. They tried coming through, doing all that kind of Beauty and the Beast, you know, with Belle in like the big yellow dress, and there's Beast dancing around in the walls. There's something here about trying to place whatever visualizations that they're doing with those fake scenarios and sending them through mirrors. They tried doing that to manipulate a light one into feeling not just compassion, but almost like you are the one for me, oh my gosh. And it was rejected. 6 of Cups in reverse. It was like, I'm not going down nostalgia lane with you. No, thank you. Get out of my energy. Because you've also got Justice here as well. That was just swiped away. You've also got the King of Cups. This person is vexed about it. Okay? And that's why when I first picked out this card, I felt like, as much as it is upside down and it says reconsider your alliances, make new connections, it felt like it should be the other way around, because this person still is putting on that pretense of being this charm, you know, Prince Charming, when he's not. He's not in any way, because I heard in cahoots with the devil. And look, yeah, there you go. Now, if I place Deceit over here, well, especially with this Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is you, or the person you're thinking of, irrespective of gender, there's something here about also trying to mirror back their actual energy, this masculine's actual energy, his genuine energy, of sitting on that shadow side, or working with demonic things, or working with low vibrational things, and placing that on you. And it's not so much, you know, to consume you. It's more like this person is trying to place a bubble around a light one, so that when other people come into contact with your energy or the person that you're thinking of, they go, ooh, I don't like that person's vibe. So there's this double-edged sword that they're trying to create, where not only are you doubting, or this light one is doubting what path they should be on, but also trying to get it so that other people are repelled. So the right people, the right places, the right situations, the right timings are repelled from this light one. Okay, look, there you go, Six of Wands, that they walk away. Look, because they're going to be like, oh, I don't like that energy. I don't want to work with that person. So what needs to be done as advice? What needs to be done as advice? Okay. Do you want me to take all of these? Because that was really messy. I'm going to do that again. What needs to be done as advice? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, advice. Ooh, this is, do you know what? As much as this is about exhaustion and like resting, this is also giving me that someone here needs to do more meditation, or someone needs to quiet and still their mind, because you can only read your own energy. And look, that's 4 on there as well. This is about foundations. Someone here needs to be doing grounding techniques a lot more. They need to be connecting with their guides a lot more, because there's also this energy coming through of that person or people, that group, trying to place a bubble around a light one so they can't connect with their guides. But what they forget is your intuition, it can be your guides, but it's you. Your intuition comes from you. Your guides will give you guidance and support, but your intuition is here, and it's in your brain, it's here. The advice that is being given, especially with the 4 of Swords here, is to take time to read your energy daily. When you're waking up, asking yourself, whose energy is this? Is this my energy, or is it someone else's? And if it's not yours, sending that back, whether you're doing that visually, verbally, whether you're doing a guided meditation, whatever resonates for you, that you are sending that back, but also that you're taking time to ground. And that seems to be coming up a lot in my readings. Take that 5 minutes every day. No matter how busy your day is, there is always 5 minutes for yourself. And even if that is just to sit down with your eyes closed, imagine that your roots are going through all the rock and soil and water and going all the way down to the crystalline heart of the earth, and you're just dropping everything that doesn't resonate with you, and then drawing up more energy. That resonates, do that. Whatever resonates for you, do that. There's a grounding is needed, and I heard protection, dreams and protection are needed. Okay, because look, as we're talking about grounding and protecting, look what comes up. You have the 5 of Wands to the Knight of Swords. This is actually going to be bouncing back and sending back, and just removing whatever it is that they're sending towards you, because the Knight of Swords is aggressive. He's moving really fast, and he's waving a massive sharp sword in front of him. Okay, he's not messing about. But with these upside down, this is more or less your advice is to take time to be present for yourself, not for other people. And I know that, you know, each of us individually has different responsibilities, different parts of our identity that get to shine more than others, dependent on the day and who you're with. And a lot of people do not have time to sit down and do an hour meditation. I get that. But you have time for 5 minutes, even if it's to have that bath. You lock that door, even if you've got kids running about, you send them to your other half or whoever, and take that 5 minutes, put some salt in your bath and ground yourself, because that's going to actually send this stuff back. It's going to block it out. Because look, this person is angry as well, that all the things they've done before have not worked, and this is why they're sending it so passionately, especially with that 5 of Swords there. Okay, because that's not just conflict. I know that the Five of Swords is about conflict, but it's mixing in with the Seven of Swords. There's something here about proving you wrong so that people think they're right because they've said something. And I don't know if this person has said that they've slept with you, because I'm getting sexual energy, or they said that they dated you, or they went out with you, or there was this, and I heard truth within the lies. So for some people here, you may actually know who this person is. You may have dated this person. You may have friend-zoned this person. You may have just talked to this person, you know, in passing. Or you might not know who they are. But whoever this person is has more or less placed an identity on you and shared that with all the other women, but other people as well, okay? And there's something that this person has said that they can do because you aren't who you say you are, okay? What was it that they said? What was it that they said? Yeah, look at that. Said that you are a dark high priest or a dark high priestess, that you aren't love and light, that you're not psychic, that you are not a mystic, you're not a seer, you're not chosen, you know, and that you're just a passing phase. Because the Chariot is about movement. I know it has other meanings, but more or less you're a passing phase. Wow. And there's something here as well about being involved in some sort of charity. And there's some sort of judgment coming to this charity, or fake charity, or fake, I don't know. Tell me more about this fake charity. Tell me more about this fake charity. Tell me about this fake charity. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got here? Ooh, ooh. So that came out this way, and then it turned this way. Okay, so that's about injury. So I don't know if that is a fake charity, or if that is someone saying that you faked an injury just to get the insurance money from it. Okay, because this person's paying out, isn't he? He's got his scales out there, and he's helping those who are less, you know, people who are vulnerable or in need. And there's something here about either a fake charity and you being involved in it, you're being involved in some sort of fake spiritual group. There's a lot of projection going on from whoever this person is. More or less the things that they're doing, they're saying that you are doing. And now, because I heard doing it just for clout. So I don't know if this person's going around saying that you're just doing it for clout. Or if someone has questioned if they're doing it for clout, and now they've kind of got to cover themselves up, especially with that, you know, spider's web and that that community post that I put up that says, you know, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember. And I know there was some confusion from some people about what that means. If you tell a lie, okay, and it doesn't matter what lie you're telling, you have to remember that you told that lie. You have to remember because it didn't happen. And when somebody questions you on that, you then have to put a lie on top of the lie. If you're telling the truth, you don't have to remember in minute detail about that truth, because you lived it, because it happened, because you experienced it. And this person over here, it's lie upon lie upon lie, and now this person has to prove it, which is why they're coming in with such gusto. All right, because you've got here the Three of Wands to the Ten of Wands. They're working really hard to dig themselves out of a hole that they've put themselves in, and so that something doesn't end. What is it that they don't want to end? What do they not want to end? Take this one. You've got the Page of Cups here. All right, now the Page of Cups, for me, it's a very immature person, but it's not just an immature person. It's somebody who isn't very in touch with their emotions, or isn't very emotionally deep, if that makes sense. Because you've got here the King of Cups in reverse, and then you've got the Seven of Cups. There's something about whatever this person is involved in, or whatever organisation they're involved in, because I keep hearing access denied. Now, I heard that about the Akashic records, but I'm also getting that whatever this man or this masculine energy over here, he will act like he is the boss, okay? And he may be the boss of the harem of women that he's got around him, but he's not the top dog. He's almost like a middleman, lower to middleman to whatever this organisation is. And this organisation is giving him a lot of opportunities to flourish abundantly from taking from others. Because I heard like a shark. And when you think of sharks, you know, sharks are actually very loving and have, you know, a lot of emotional range. However, when you think of a shark stereotypically, they're seen as cold, cold, hard killers and rah. And there's something about this person, he doesn't want that to end. He doesn't want the opportunities that he has to end. So I don't know what he has offered to this organisation and what he said that he can give that he hasn't been able to. He literally has not been able to. He may have lied to this organisation, or he may only just be lying to his harem around him. Which one? I heard harem around him. But he's been told to cough up. If you say that you can do something, then do it. Because I heard otherwise you get demoted. Yeah, otherwise you get demoted. So you've got an institution here who's really cross with him. Who's really cross. Because I heard you're showing me up. So maybe somebody vouched for him. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. And you've got the World card here. Where would you like me to place this? Here. This lie, or whatever it is, because the thing is as well, this is not just one person. Because I heard one person per harem, or one person per him. I don't really get that. But what I'm getting here is that these lies that keep people unbalanced bring, like I said, it brings in so much opportunity and abundance for him. And I heard rubbing shoulders with the stars, or rubbing shoulders with celebrities, because for some reason I just saw Chris Rock's face. I don't know, yeah, because look, you've got money here, Queen of Pentacles, and you've got the King of Wands. It brings in a lot of money, but a lot of connections. Now, why did I get this one? I've got the Four of Coins in reverse. Where do you want me to put this one? He's having to, yeah, he has to surrender to, no, it's not him that wants to surrender. He wants this light one here to kind of surrender to what it is that's happening. That comes back to submission. It comes back to wanting a light one to submit to his authority as he sees it. Okay, now before we go, let me get some more. This one. Let's see what houses are being affected today. And we have here, your rising sign is called the Ascendant. It shows an individual's first reaction to new people and situations and is the mask you wear to meet the world. Okay, so have a look at your Ascendant, see where it actually sits and what planet's over it, because you've also got rising sign in Taurus, slow, steady and capable. This is to do with your abundance, because there's something speeding up in regards to abundance, and you have to remember that abundance isn't just money and wealth. Abundance can also be love, friendship, business offers. It could be, you know, bundles of shoes, whatever it is for you. But whatever it is that you have been wishing to come in or manifesting to come in is coming in, okay? And the thing is as well is that for some reason I saw Taurus and then I saw the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is one of the slowest cards in the deck, but it's almost like it's got near the end. Sometimes you see the Knight of Coins as a man standing on a tortoise, going really, really slow. And the energy that I'm getting is that it's near the end of that race. When you think of the hare and the tortoise race, it's near the end. This person knows this, but they also know that once your money comes in or your abundance comes in or your inheritance or whatever, it's game over for them. It's completely game over. So have a look at where your Ascendant is, okay? What house does it sit in? Okay, and where does Taurus sit as well? Do they go together? Are they really close? Are they opposite? Because that's going to give you a lot of ideas, because your Ascendant as well, if it's to do with your identity, again, this is about masking your energy. So that, because I heard potential buyers, so potential buyers won't come in. That will be for specific people. Now you've also got here Scorpio. Have a look at your 6th house, your 8th house, sorry, as well. Scorpio is the 8th sign of the zodiac and is represented by the Scorpion. Scorpio's birthdays fall between the 23rd of October to the 21st of November. So there was something that was done not that long ago in Scorpio season that went awry. Okay, that may have been when they tried masking a light one's energy so that it was picked up or read as dark, in other words, or picked up as very, very heavy. Because I keep hearing clearing transmission. Someone here has not done a clearing transmission, and you have to remember that things like incense and sage, they will get rid of negative vibes. So, for example, you know, if you and your partner have had like a big barney or an argument or something like that, the next day you could get up and use some sage. You could you know, cleanse your home with it. And that will get rid of any volatile kind of energies that have been left there. But if someone's sending baneful magic, or someone is trying to energy harvest, or someone has, you know, sent a monitor spirit, or you just have very curious energies in your home, you know, curious spirits, sage and incense will not get rid of them. My belief is that if you have stagnant energy in your home, whether that is through clutter, whether that is through, you know, keep forgetting to take the bins out, or people arguing, or things like that, it almost builds up a bit like when you have damp in the house and then mold grows. You invite in that mold by leaving the damp there, and it's the same as cleansing your home. So using sage is wonderful because it will cleanse out that negativity, but it will not get rid of something that has been sent. So I do encourage to anyone that it resonates with, do your saging and use your incense, but make sure you're backing it up with some sort of clearing transmission. You do not have to use the one that I have. It's not mine, it's someone else's, but it's there to be shared. You can look for your own, anything that resonates, but there's something here about clearing your auric field, okay? Now, you've also got on here, rising sign in Aquarius, irreverent, quirky and kind, and then Gemini. This isn't just about looking in your 11th house. There's definitely someone here, there's a social circle here, a networking circle, because Gemini is all about communication, okay? But there's something here, there's two air signs. There's something here about them communicating. And why did I hear Tumblr? Okay, about what happened in Scorpio season that's just gone. What were they talking about? Please and thank you before I go. And it says here, looking at where the planet Mercury is in your chart will help you understand your communication style and how you process and absorb information. So they were talking about whether or not they've been able to mess up your communication with your guides, with your highest resonance light team members, with your angels. Has it blocked? Are you still having dreams? And also something to do with your Akashic records. Tell me more about the Akashic records, please and thank you. Show me what I need to know about the Akashic records being closed. Capricorn is the 10th sign of the zodiac and is represented by the goat. So that's what they were trying to find out, and that's what they were talking about. They wanted to find out whether or not they were able to slow down your money flow, but also how you connect to the law of abundance. So there was big communications about that, and trying to figure out what mantras did you say, what prayers do you use, what words of power do you use, have you changed them up? You know, because what has come out also in some of my previous readings is talking about them trying to figure out what words of power you use to revoke, to return to sender, to protect yourself, and then placing some sort of like switcheroo energy. So if you're saying, you know, I am strong and powerful and I'm protected, that it's switched around to say you are weak and unprotected. And they wanted to know why it stopped working. Because someone here has changed the way that they use their revocations, how they, you know, return to sender, how they stand in their power, and how they use those words of power. Someone tweaked it or changed it, or they were guided to, and the energetic level is changed. And they want to know what information, they want to know the information on what it is that you did, because it's connected to your protection, and it's connected to your career up level, your fame, you know, people recognizing you for not only your light but for your work, okay? And you've got here, yeah, look, Capricorn coming out again. That's what they're trying to figure out. Well, interesting. Anything else they need to know when it comes to areas of the zodiac, areas of the birth or natal chart that they need to be looking at or pouring love and healing into? And I heard protection. Leos and Geminis. So that's your 5th, and that is also your 3rd house. So far, I was going to say the rooms. This, do you know what? I'm going to connect quite a few of my videos if I can, because there is one where they were using like this model house to figure out which room. They were using each room as a house on the zodiac chart. But you've got, so rooms, you've got the 5th, you've got the 8th, the 3rd, and the 10th. Okay, yeah, 8th coming out again. So the thing is as well, I don't even think they were looking in Scorpio or in the 8th house. I think this is when they were doing it and they wanted to know whether it was working or not. But I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, but it's always truly and highly appreciated because it means I can put more time, more love and more cards into this channel. Anyone that's looking for a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. If you go to the second paragraph down, there is a row of blue arrows pointing up and there are 2 emails there. I usually get back within 48 hours to 72 hours. If you don't hear from me within 72 hours, please just send me a prompt email and it puts your emails to the top of the list. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.